that was about as intense as we've probably seen in practice so far this training camp. When you have that kind of intensity and that juice flowing, I mean, what's a day like this do for your team?
We're just working to compete and get better, and we want to be great. Sometimes you go through practices like that where both sides want it really badly. Both sides are storming to the ball, just trying to make some plays, and you need those practices. That makes your team better.
My assessment accurate? Was that one a little bit more, I guess, intense than usual?
I mean, I think all of our practice have their moments. I think this one may be the most constant, and again, it's expected, it's deserved.
It's continuing.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about?
Hey!
I'm sorry. So there ever times when you maybe see stuff back on tape after something like that you feel like you got to go say something to one of the guys, or does it ever get to that point? I mean, because in the heat of the moment, guys say things. Do you ever feel like you got to say something back to them later?
No, I think it's well understood on this team that everything that happens in between the white lines stays within the white lines. We love each other. It's a team that gets along extremely well. Our locker room's fantastic. We spend a lot of time outside the facility together. But at the same time, we're grown men, and we want to win. We don't want to give the defense anything. The defense doesn't want to give us anything. So I'd be worried if it was the opposite, to be honest.
It seemed at one point like you were also wait, actually, I don't know what's been asked. Never mind.
Okay.
What have you
Every time I walk past him in the locker room, he's got his playbook open. He's writing stuff down. He's trying to learn our offense as well as he can. He's been making some plays. I think he played extremely well in the preseason game. And he's got good body language. He's been easy to throw to. And I know that he's impressed a lot of people. Guys on the team, they love having him around. Doesn't really say much. He just goes out there and he wants to get better. So I know he's had a few stops around the league, and he's a few years into this league, so he knows the business side of it by now. But he's just come in here and he's been a professional about how he's handled things, and it's been really fun to watch.
What was it like getting a chance to call a couple plays on Saturday?
Who told you that? It was fun, and just to go out there and call some plays for Bark, and I don't know if that continues or not, but it was fun. It felt like you were playing Madden out there. It was a lot of fun.
Do you rewatch the film of those plays to see how they went?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, when it came on the quarterback room, I perked up a little bit and hey, Bark, this is the reason why I called this play, right? And I saw so I got my coach's hat on at that point during the meeting. As soon as those plays were done, I was like, these are all Dorsey's plays. It's fine. So
did your
it's
plays
fun.
get positive feedback? Were they the right? Did Dorsey get the?
I mean, I think Barkley was 6 for 6 during those plays, but in fairness, he was at 7 of 8 or 8 of 6 or whatever it was, 7 or 8 or 8 or 9 with Dorsey calling the plays too. So you could have called a bunch of stuff for Barkley that game. He was feeling it.
Kyle Allen said one of the biggest adjustments is just learning a new offense. What are some of the ways you've helped him kind of adapt and adjust to it?
Yeah, I mean, just if he's got questions, just trying to have that open communication, the open line of communication. He does such a good job. He's a smart player. Obviously, he's been around the league for the last few years. One of my best buddies, so we can talk about literally anything. So to have him in the room and learning things and seeing things, and obviously me and Bark, we've known the system for a lot longer time. There is an adjustment period with this system. There's a lot of stuff that goes in, but once you get it, it's a fun offense to play in, and he's starting to get to that point where it's coming second nature to him, which is fun to see when he's out there on the practice field.
In years past, when you've gotten snaps in preseason games, what are you trying to accomplish with those snaps that you're getting?
Making sure that I'm seeing the defense, pre-snap, post-snap reads. Obviously, you want to go out there and you want to play well, because I think that gives confidence to everyone around you. At the same time, it's preseason. You hope there's no mistakes, but you'd rather have them now than during the season, so you can kind of go back and talk about them and correct them. So I'm not sure what the plan is the next week or next 2 weeks, but I'm ready to go at any point.
Having Reggie back today after he's missed a little bit of time, what was that like?
It was great. Throwing to the tight ends, got an extra guy back there, and he's kind of our fullback. He's our second or third tight end. Sometimes he's our running back. You know, he's a big special teams guy. Just a Swiss Army knife. So it's good to try to get him back into the flow of things and just kind of plugging him in and out. Again, a guy that's worked so hard. He deserves everything that he's gotten in his career so far, and you know he doesn't talk. He just goes to work, and you know it's inspiring to guys.
Year 6 for you. You and Sean obviously close. Him now as the defensive coordinator. So a little bit of John, a little chirping out there. Just kind of how much fun is that, and kind of ramps up the intensity.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I think again that we're competitive guys. You know, by nature, this is our job. This is what we do. It's who we are. Is to go out there and put our best foot forward each and every day, and you know, it makes practice so much more fun, competitive, and I think it gives us an edge. And I think that's something that, again, we need on this team. And these practices, they tell you a lot about certain guys and how your team's going to react to certain things. And you know, it's fun to be a part of.
In that competitive edge, I know you never want to throw an interception, but is there someone that is most annoying when that happens?
Micah, just because I love him so much. That's my guy. We talk a lot. Talk a lot of trash too. So me and Micah go at it, but it's a lot of fun.
What did you think of that throw you had over to Gabe, that catch that Gabe made over on Trey White for a touchdown?
It was a good catch. You know, went over the top. Trey was in a good position. Gabe was able to come down with it. You know, I think it was 4th down, so we needed it as an offense, and we got it. You know, we can rely on Gabe to make those types of catches.
I asked a few guys on the team who's the best trash talker, and your name has come up quite a lot. Do you have a response to that, first of all? And who would you call out, Bills, on the team, or elsewhere, who you come against as the best trash talker?
I agree to disagree with that. I don't talk trash. Steph's a good trash talker. I like the way he talks trash. I think Jordan Phillips can talk some good trash too. Those are my 2 guys.
Gabe has come up a lot as well.
Yeah, Gabe's constant. You know, I think maybe that's why I didn't pick him, just because it's just kind of him. You know, he doesn't really have a switch; it's just always on.
What is good trash talk to you? Is it quality or quantity?
It's the quantity of the quality.
Now you say you don't agree with that. Do you think what you say is not trash talking? Is that the way you look at it?
No, I'm just messing. I just, yeah, we're just having fun.